I recently decided to treat myself and bought this Hollyland Lark M2 wireless lavalier microphone. And honestly, I'm so pleased with it that I decided to create this quick and dirty, no fluff, no bells and whistles video to show you why I think this is such a great bit of kit. Just a straightforward, no nonsense, rough around the edges review to show you why that if you're in the market for a new microphone, this is one that's definitely worth considering. Let's get into it. If you've seen any of my older videos, you'll see that I used to use the Blue Yeti X, which is a lovely solid thing, lots of lights and things when it's all plugged in. It looks the part, but I was constantly messing around with the gain and I couldn't decide whether to hold it closer to my mouth or further away. And it was just messing around all the time, just too much faff to sound. Even then half the time I couldn't get the sound just how I wanted it. So I switched over to a wired lavalier mic, which I bought from, I think this is a Boya 2, which I bought from Amazon. Nice and cheap, and that worked really well. But again, just such a faff, because every time I wanted to get up to tweak something or adjust something, I'd either pull the plug out or knock something over. It was just such a nuisance. I decided I'd had enough of that. And so I've recently decided to bite the bullet and go and get one of these Hollyland Lark M2 wireless lav mics. And honestly, it's been an absolute game changer. I absolutely love it. Can't recommend it enough. Okay, let's start with what you get in the box. First of all, you get two of these lovely little button transmitters. They're really, really nicely built. They're really solid. They feel great. And they clip onto your clothing via a little magnet, although it also comes with two little lapel clips that if you prefer to just clip it onto your lapel, and again, the transmitter clicks onto the magnet like that, as well as two lanyards. So if you prefer to put it around your neck, you can clip it on that way. It also comes with three transmitters, two that you can use for your phone, one with an Android connection or a USB-C connection for an Android phone, and one with a Lightning connection that you can use with your iPhone. And the third receiver is one for your camera. Now, I've got this attached to my computer at the moment via the included USB cable, because I prefer to record my sound through my laptop and then sync it all up later. But if you want to record direct to your camera, you can, because they include a 3.5 to 3.5 jack, which you just plug into the side of the camera receiver and plug the other end directly into your camera, and so you can record directly that way. Now, the two transmitters and the camera receiver need to be charged up from time to time, although I've not needed it so far. They seem to last for ages. But apparently Hollyland, so you can say get up to 10 hours between charges. As I said, I've not needed it at all so far. It's really good. But when you need to charge them up, they come with this fantastic little charging case, which is really tactile. It's really solid and well made. Basically, you put the two transmitters and the receiver into the box, and they fit lovely and snugly. And then you can charge the box up by the USB cable, plug it into the back, and then you've got these four little LED lights on the front which give the charge status. And if you keep the two transmitters and the receiver in there, they just remain constantly charged or charged up all the time. It couldn't be more convenient. It's really, really lovely. Oh, and by the way, the transmitters and the receivers they're already paired at the factory. So when you receive them, you don't have to mess around with all that connectivity sort of stuff and all that faff. So you can just get on and use them straight away. Okay, you also get two of these lovely things, wind muffs I think they're called, which are obviously good for when you're recording outside. And it also comes with these stickers. Basically, if you don't like the Lark 2 or the Hollyland logo, you can cover them over with the stickers, but personally I quite like the logo, so I don't bother with that. And the other thing you get in the kit is this handy little carrying pouch, which you can store everything in, and then take it with you wherever you go on the go. Makes it all a doddle to carry around with you. Love it. It's really, really good. But what's the sound quality like? Okay, well, I think it's absolutely brilliant. I'm just blown away how it's so good and how easy. I think it's just as good as my wired lavalier mic and in my Blue Yeti X, and especially since I don't have to do all the faffing around and everything that I had to do with the other stuff. It's just a plug and play. Now, it comes with noise cancelling and non-noise cancelling, which you can just activate by this little button at the side. If it goes in non-noise cancelling mode, you get a little blue LED indicator light up. And if you want the noise cancelling mode, you just press it again, and as you see, the LED turns green. To be honest, there's not a lot of background noise in here at the moment, so you can't really tell. But if my wife's got the washing machine on or something in the other room, and there's just that slight hum, it gets rid of all that. It's really quite amazing, the difference in sound. I just leave it on all the time. Now, as I said, I prefer to put my sound through my laptop and use the camera receiver. But basically, there's just 3 settings. You've got low, medium, and high. Just 3, low, medium, high. That's all you need. I leave it on high all the time, just easier to do. But obviously you can quieten it down or increase the volume if you decide to edit it later with software. But as I say, I just leave it on the high setting. It's just a doddle. It's made life so much easier, this microphone. I'm so pleased with it. But what's the sound quality like outside? Okay, let's go outside and I'll show you. Okay, here we are on a lovely sunny day down on the south coast of England, a sunny wintry day. I've got my Lark M2 around my neck on a lanyard, and I've got the wind muff on it because we've got a little bit of sea breeze here as we're down, as I said, down by the coast. So one of the things I noticed, I've only just discovered this, so one of the other lovely things about the Lark M2 is when you've got the receiver attached to your phone and you want to record a video, you can start the video recording by just double pressing the little button on the side of the transmitter. And that starts the video recording, which is really a great little feature, as I said, and I've only just discovered that. So what I've got noise cancelling on at the moment, and you can tell that I can't show you this because I've got the muffler on it, but it's when you on the receiver, it shows up with a little green light when the noise cancelling mode is on. If I press that now, that's now not noise cancelling. I'm just going to go close up to the receiver so I can see it. I can't actually see it because the sun's too light, but I'm going to go back to what I think, or I hope, is noise cancelling mode. Yeah, back on noise cancelling mode now. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to demonstrate the sound quality as I walk away from the camera. I'm walking away and I'm going to turn my back so that you can still see or hear how the sound is still just as good even this far away. Now I can't even see the screen on my camera now, so I must be a good 50 yards away from the camera. I'm walking down to the sea now, and it's just amazing. I just find this technology so great. So what I might do now, I'll just take the wind muff off to see what the difference is when it's outside and see how much difference it actually makes. So let's take that off now, and yeah, there we go. So that's without the wind muffler noise on. If I turn towards the wind, what you can see, it's not a really windy day, but it's certainly quite breezy. So, right, I'll put that back on. To be honest, it's a bit of a faff putting it back on, but as I said, it's definitely worth it because I now turn into the wind. You can feel the difference there. So there you go. That's the Lark M2 outside. Brilliant. Let's get back to the computer. Okay, there you go. So back inside, I hope you agree. I just think it's outstanding, this little microphone. It's been an absolute game changer. You get all this great quality kit, and for what I think is really good value. I think I paid 73 British pounds on Amazon for it, which I think is about 85, maybe $90. I don't know, but it's for what you get. It's so good value. It's worth every penny for the amount of time, hassle and faff that it saved me. If you're in the market for one of a new microphone, I can't recommend this highly enough. I'll leave my Amazon affiliate link in the description, so if you decide you want to pick one up, it doesn't cost you a penny more, but I get a few quid commission, which obviously helps towards this growing this channel and helps me keep producing content. So there we are. I hope you enjoyed this very quick and dirty little video. I know it's not very overproduced or a bit rough around the edges and I waffle on a bit, but I really want to get this out quickly because I think the Hollyland Lark M2 Lavalier mic is an absolute game changer. I think it's a really great bit of kit. I'm not sponsored by them, nothing like that. I bought it myself and I'm so pleased that I did, and this is a genuine recommendation. On that note, hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, if you did, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that usual stuff. And I'll see you on the next one. See ya.